Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson, coming to you live on this Monday, the December 4th day of December, and we're going to be showing you kind of what's going on through the week and give you some ideas on how you can plan for your weekend. So thank you for joining us bright and early this morning after a very snowy weekend, and a weekend that literally canceled all three races with the Birds of Prey at Beaver Creek. I think that's the first time in the history of the races that has ever canceled 3 days of racing. But if you were around this weekend, you saw how blustery and how windy it was. And they have a criteria. It's basically snow, visibility, and wind. And all those three came into factor for this past weekend. But we're going to actually have some pretty nice weather this whole week until about maybe about Thursday or Friday. So this weather brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, elevated savings. We're to see highs get into the 40s, even near the 50s down valley. So sunshine, kind of dry out the roads from the weekend. And then by, like I said, Thursday or Friday, that's when we can start to see the snow. And those overnight lows still dropping into the single digits, low teens, which is great for snowmaking. And they will be making snow even sometimes on the snowy days. They're making snow, kind of when the wet bulb temperature, the different factors that come into play for making snow, they're just kind of making hay while the sun shines, and with the temperature being correct, they'll be making snow so they can open up more terrain on Vail and Beaver Creek. Still limited terrain out there, no big news on drops, but we do have top to bottom skiing over at Beaver Creek from the top of Cinch Express all the way down to the base of Centennial. And then over at Vail, we do have some top to bottom skiing out of both villages now. Vail Village, you can ski all the way down to the bottom, and even out of Lion's Head from the top of Eagle's Nest, you can still get down to the bottom. Keep in mind, the beginner, for the very, very beginner skiers, you're going to want to head up to the top of Eagle's Nest, the Little Eagle Lift, chair number 15. Very gentle up there, and a great way to just kind of learn how to stop, turn right, turn left, start linking some turns before you head over to Midvale. Even though Swingsville is a green, you got to be, it's kind of an advanced green. So get your chops cut over at the top of Eagle's Nest out there. But that's a quick look at the weather and a quick look at what we're going to expect for this week and terrain options. But want to let you know what's going on this week. We have a lot of things happening, including Vail Comedy. They are coming back, so we're excited to have 2 shows this week. One will be down at Moe's Barbecue down in Eagle, and then the next one will be up at Shakedown. But Moe's Barbecue will be hosting the one on Wednesday, December 6th. That'll be going on from 8 until 10 p.m. The show starts at 8:30. You can get the VIP seating. You can get front row seating. Otherwise, it's general admission. So get there right at 8 so you can get a good seat and squeeze on in. But it should be pretty fun to have this going on. And then the Vail Comedy Show continues on Thursday, December 7th. This is going to be Jake and Jake. Jake Velasquez and Jake Silberman. And they're going to be coming in. And if you remember Nate Bergazzi when he was here, well, Jake Silberman has opened up for Nate. So I love Nate Bergazzi. He's so funny. But you can be heading out to this. This will be 7 to 9:30 p.m. at Shakedown. Tickets are available right now. The event is 21 years old and up. Come early, get a few drinks, and be ready to laugh. So that should be a lot of fun. So for any of these shows, you can go to vailcomedyfestival.com to get the details, get the tickets, and then find out who else is coming throughout the winter. Because we're pretty much on a roll now that the ski season has begun. We'll start to see a lot more of the Vail Comedy shows bouncing around at different venues throughout the area. Then also this weekend, we have the Kris Kringle Market. So this has been going on for several years, and this is going to start on December 7th. It'll go from 11 to 4, all 4 days, all the way through Sunday. And what's super neat is just the fact that you're going to find a unique item. Maybe it's the artwork. Maybe it's photography. We're going to have some baked goods. We're going to have musical entertainment and everything else. So the streets of Vail are going to be the place to be for this. And new this year is the Kringle Crossing. So right there at the International Bridge, you're going to see these little tiny chalets, and you feel like you've just been transported into the North Pole. It's fun to go at night because it is all lit up. Of course, it's pretty during the day as well, but I like going at night and being able to see kind of what they look like with all the lights lit up. And Santa is going to be back again, Smile with Santa. They'll be doing this on Sunday in the afternoon, 3:30 to about 6. And what they're going to do is you can print out the photo right there, or they can transfer it to you digitally. And it can be pretty cool that we've got that going on. So make sure you check that out. And we've got the Kris Kringle Market once again, 11 to 4, Thursday all the way through Sunday. And then the Vail Performing Arts Center, great show this weekend. The Runaway Grooms are back, and they're going to be playing a show, and limited availability right now on what we've got going on with the Vail Performing Arts Center. So you're going to want to get down there. General admission, just $15. Otherwise, it's $25 day of show. So it's good to just get those secured early, especially with limited availability. But we're glad to have Runaway Grooms. They're kind of based out of Eagle, but they play all over now. They tour, and it's nice that they've got just a stop right here in our backyard. And then also at the Vail Performing Arts Center, get into the holiday spirit with the Nutcracker Ballet. This is presented by the Vail Friends of Dance, and that is going to be December 15th, 16th, and 17th. 4 performances, a couple of evening performances, a matinee as well. And this will be at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are limited on this also. So you're going to want to make sure that you take some time and get your tickets for this, and bring your friends to this. The kids have been working on this for so long. Basically kind of, grade school through high school are doing this with the Vail Youth Ballet Company, and it's going to be just a fantastic performance once again. So it really feels like you're in a big city when this comes through. And then, of course, the Vail Film Festival is going on this week, the 20th anniversary. We're excited to learn more about that, and we actually have Corinne Hara. She's going to be giving us some ideas on what's new and what to expect. So we'll let you know all about that. We're also going to talk to our very own Meredith Kirkman, who has moved to LA, and we're going to ask her about the youth film showcase that'll be going on. So we're going to get the morning started. So let's get things rolling. We're going to right now take it over to the outlets at Silverthorne. Don't forget, they've got some great deals going on with holiday specials. Kind of like Black Friday is just continuing on, but always some fun things to see. The outlets at Silverthorne, just a half hour away from here, exit 205 on I-70, up and over Vail Pass. Looks like we'll have a good week of driving over there with improved weather conditions from this weekend. But let's take a look at what's going on over there with Peggy Zieglin.
Hi, I'm Peggy Zieglin, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to welcome you today to the outlets at Silverthorne and also share with you some amazing fun tips. Yes, they're kind of like secrets. First secret is, first commandment of shopping, go to the Colorado Welcome Center where you can learn about all different bikes, hikes, paths, nearby locations that you may want to visit. Then go ahead and ask for your savings card booklet. It's totally free. It's got oodles of fabulous savings. The stores aren't going to ask you if you have your savings booklet. You have to tell them, I have my savings booklet and I would like the discount. Fabulous stores await you here. Everything from Crocs, Pearl Izumi, Under Armour, Williams-Sonoma, and the list goes on and on and on. So come shop with us. Have a great time.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Joining me now, we have Corinne Hara, and she is here to let us know about the 20th annual Vail Film Festival. And Corinne, I remember the first year that this came to town. It was in the spring, and my favorite movie was My Date with Drew. And I can't believe that I remember that movie, but it just left such an impact. And it was such a neat thing for Vail to have an event like this.
Oh, we are so excited to be here. I mean, it's been a couple of decades.
I know, yes. And you know what? We're back in person.
Yes.
And that's one thing, of course, of COVID prevented us from gathering. So we had a couple years of it being virtual.
Yeah, and we had a great time. It was incredible being online. We were able to provide that space for independent filmmakers, create those meaningful connections when we really needed them. But we just feel like it's time to be back in theaters, get that connected experience with everybody, feel the energy.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, and we've got a couple of venues right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. You're going to be utilizing the theaters that are on property and then chasing rabbits. I mean, it's not a new location because Cinebistro used to host movies, but it's a new name and a whole new look.
Oh, it's incredible. I think you're going to be so ecstatic to watch a movie there. The screens are phenomenal. The sound system is incredible. And it's got a nice little cabaret feel, so it gives you a little swanky posh feel when you're watching films.
Okay, so this is a 4-day festival, Thursday through Sunday. What can we expect? Should we get there for opening night? What should we expect?
Oh, definitely get there for opening night. We have a great film that's screening on opening night. We have the director, the writer that's going to be in town, so he'll give a great overview of how everything came about.
Okay.
We've got the opening night party at the Colorado Ski Museum.
Oh, yeah.
So excited. Foods of Vail is catering.
Okay.
And then, it just keeps rolling through. Looking at the schedule online, you'll get more details for everything.
Yeah, well, that's what's
times.
nice. You could ski in the morning, kind of just pop in and start seeing some of the films later on in the day, and then, of course, settle in. And the whole festival pass is available, or you could just buy individual tickets, too.
Oh, absolutely. We've got 3 different passes available.
Okay.
We've got one for somebody that just wants to see the films and the screenings and the panels. And then we've got one for somebody who wants to be a little bit more social, that includes the parties. And then we've got one for the film enthusiasts and filmmakers. So they get to see the parties, and it includes the filmmaker reception.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of connections are made and talking about film. And
Yeah.
we could see future collaborations coming about there.
Yeah.
And it's at 10th Mountain Whiskey, so there's guaranteed to be great conversations with a glass of whiskey.
Oh, yeah. The conversations start flowing at that point. And you know what? It's great that Sean and Scott Cross have, just kept this going all these years. And I know that you've been working with them for a long time. And, they must be so excited to be coming back.
Oh, the whole staff is excited. It's been 3 years since we've been in theaters. So everybody's excited to come back. This year we actually had the most submissions we've had in a while.
Really?
So it's not just us, but it's the filmmakers, and there's just a lot of anticipation.
Okay. And you're going to have a few people coming to town for this. So tell us, who we might see.
So we've got a couple of tribute awards this year. We've got Alicia Silverstone, and she's getting the Excellence in Acting Award.
Wow.
And you might have recognized her from The Crush or Aerosmith videos.
Yeah,
or
Clueless.
Yes, exactly. Love that one. She's got a new one on Netflix with Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
And then we're also having Ava Akers. She's our Rising Star Award. She's been acting since she was 3 years old.
Wow.
So she's got an expanded portfolio of work to share.
And she's in the closing film, right?
Yes.
The No Right Way. Okay, yeah. And I watched the trailer on that. It seems like just a, kind of a very emotional show of her and her half-sister, trying to help her in her life struggles.
Yeah, so it's a change in guardianship. So she goes to move in with her sister. And what's really interesting about that really showcases how powerful of an actress she is, that a lot of it's improvised.
Yeah.
So it's her being able to balance comedy and drama on the fly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's so amazing. They make it look so easy, but it's a skill. It truly, truly is. And then you've got quite a few films in from Hong Kong. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so we have the Hong Kong Showcase, and one of them in particular is with the light.
Oh, The Light Never Ends.
The Light Never Ends.
Yes. Okay. And we've got the video. Should we show that, Diane? Okay, okay, let's put that video up and we can run the trailer, right, Zion? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's run this trailer. A great film. It was entered into the the 96th Oscars, I believe, too.
Yeah, so this is a great one for anybody that's really into watching the Oscar movies before the Oscars happen. So it's the 2024 Hong Kong Oscars.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this one. A Light Never Ends.
呢度以前周街都係霓虹招牌啊，幾夜行街都唔怕黑。
拆晒啦！師傅臨走嗰陣係話佢想燒一個招牌嘅。
點整啫？你哋兩個乜都唔識，去做嘢又乸西，你知唔知咁樣好危險㗎？
嗰日為咗追你，連自己招牌都拆埋，有我幫我整鬼飯。
我點會識整啫？呢個招牌係我老公整嘅，佢而家走咗啦，招牌仲喺度，你要拆埋我啊！
你以為你幫緊佢咩？你害緊佢啊！
都話咗唔好燒咯，嚇！
幾十年歷史，話拆就拆。
招牌老豆保唔住啦，個屋企你一定要保住啊！
好靚啊！
多謝你。
你整嘅。
All right, that was A Light Never Goes Out. And, it's kind of heart-wrenching. Even though, you're reading the subtitles, you can tell the emotion. And I think that's just what film does, is just bring out the emotion.
Oh, absolutely. It's just a collaboration of sight and sound and emotion and just the actors emoting through their expressions and their gestures. Yeah. And you don't actually need to always understand what it's saying. You understand through the visuals of it, and that's absolutely the beauty of cinema.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then opening night, you've got the film All Happy Families, and the writer Coburn Goss is there. Superman versus Batman is what he's known for. And the Landrys are blindsided by the news of their son's behavior and must rally to find their way amidst comical family dysfunction. And I've seen the trailer for this one as well. And, we got How I Met Your Mother's Josh Radnor, and Rod Hubel is going to be in this. Mm-hmm. So that should be a great kickoff to the whole event.
Oh, it's a great one. And director Harula Rose really based it on archetypes of families. So they're characters that you recognize, whether it's the family you're born into or the family that you've made. So it's really a witty comedy.
Okay, so we got that one on Thursday night. And then there's the world premiere for Another Happy Day. So tell us about this one.
So Another Happy Day, this one we're really excited about. The filmmakers are coming into town. And it stars Lauren Lapkus, who you might recognize from Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
And this is also a great kind of highlight into what it's like for an artist to become a first-time mother.
Okay. And then the closing film, these are the pictures we have up right now. So this is the one we talked about a little bit earlier with Ava Akers in here. So No Right Way, that's going to be emotional and funny and just kind of taking us through the gamut. I've watched the trailer and I'm like, where does she end up? What home does she go to? I just want to know right now. But we have to wait.
That's great. That's exactly what it's supposed to do for a teaser.
I want to find out how does she get out of this. But so now we can find out about all the screenings and what time they're open. VailFilmFestival.com is the website.
Yes.
And this gives a really good overview. It's take some time to kind of look through here and then plan what movies you're going to go to.
Oh, yeah. So it includes the film descriptions, who's going to be in attendance, and who's going to be there for Q&As. And I I highly recommend going to the screening and watching the Q&As, just because you get further insight and
Oh,
you
I
get to
love
actually
that.
talk directly to the filmmakers.
Yeah. This is your opportunity. I mean, anyone can go see a movie, but when you can actually get the Q&A afterwards, plan to stay for that.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, we're so excited. We're so glad you're back in person for the 20th anniversary. Congratulations. What a milestone.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, perfect. So once again, Vail Film Festival starting Thursday, December 7th, all the way through Sunday, December 10th. You can find out more on the website, vailfilmfestival.com. We'll be right back.
All right, if you're looking for a place that has happy hour, I know a place in Lion's Head, not too far from the Eagle Bond Gondola, number 19, in Lion's Head, right by the skier bridge. And if you're looking for their menu, once you get here, there's a QR code, and I'm taking a look at it right now. I'm talking about El Sabor, and it is a Latin American cuisine that you can find here, authentic Mexican food and tequila bar. And much like you, if you're sitting at a bar, let's order a drink. Let's meet the bartender, Holly, right now. Holly, welcome to Vail Daily Live. Thank you for having us.
Hello.
Known for your tequila bar. And you have a signature drink here. People love the
lot of
micheladas,
tequila.
they love the margaritas, but you guys take it a little further. Everything is made in-house, fresh ingredients. What do you have for
So
us
today we're going to do a jalapeno cilantro margarita.
Ooh.
So first we're going to use our jalapeno infused tequila with our triple sec. And so we'll do 1.5 ounces of the jalapeno tequila and 1/2 ounce of triple sec. We will add some fresh cilantro into that as well. A little bit of jalapeno bitters.
Wow.
That's
Never
what makes
heard
the
of
drink. All right. And our house-made margarita mix to top it off. Give it a little shake. And then that is your jalapeno cilantro margarita.
There it is, the training wheels. Got the lime right there, salt on the rim just the way we like it. Some like to use a straw, some don't like to use a straw, but for me, I'm gonna take this one to the head. Everything tastes so fresh
So good.
and delicious. You ever get the salt? Yeah, it's time for another sip. Oh, that is fantastic. I'm really happy with this.
Glad you
I'm
like
sure you
it.
hear this all the time.
It's our most popular margarita by far. It's my personal favorite as well.
On that Sunday fun day, I'm sure people are looking for the hair of the dog, michelada.
Little michelada.
For those learning about what that
My
is,
favorite hair of the dog.
and what is a michelada?
So it's a beer of your choice, spices, and tomato juice. So we're gonna rim it with some tahini, which gives a little spicy finish at the end. Put just a couple ice cubes in there. And then we're going to take a couple dashes of hot sauce.
Whoa. Maybe that's the secret ingredient for hair of the dog, the spices?
A little bit of Worcestershire. Fresh squeezed lime juice. We'll use Pacifico in this case because that's what I usually do.
Pacifico.
Pacifico. You can use whatever you want, whatever your preference is. Top it off with tomato juice. Give it a little bit of a stir. And we'll top you off with a lime wedge.
Served
There
tall.
you go.
Very similar to a Bloody Mary, but kind of like a bloody beer.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take a taste of this one too. My first time having a michelada.
They're tasty.
It's probably your first time having one too. You can do so at El Sabor. Have to chase it back with something. To be responsible, thank you very much. The food's here. To be responsible, they say, even to make sure that you don't have a hangover, you should eat while drinking. Ty is double fisting again. All right, so food, we ordered ahead. What do I have here?
This is the barbacoa tacos. So our barbacoa is made in-house. It's marinated overnight. We top it with pickled onions, cotija cheese, cilantro, and then you get a choice of side. In this case, it's beans and rice, and a couple lime wedges.
El Sabor in Lion's Head. They have tacos. You have authentic Mexican food here. But the rumor has it that you are known for your burger.
Oh, the burgers. The burgers are the best. 2 double patties, but they're thin, and that's what makes it. It's the best. You got to come in for the burger.
Again, you can find El Sabor in Line Said right by the Skewer Bridge outside, right by the Eagle Bound Gondola, number 19, on the snow, maybe 30 footsteps from the base. Happy hour, operate, 3 to 6 for your happy hour. Special
3 to 6
pricing.
every day, even on the weekends.
And the special pricing you have for during happy hour
Yep,
on
we've
drinks.
got $3 draft beers, $6 margaritas, 2 tacos for $5. You have the choice of chicken or carnitas. And then we also do a $10 burger. It's a bacon cheeseburger. Comes with a side of fries, and that's a good opportunity to come in and try our burger.
Looking around, as you can see, it is family friendly, and so are the price points. You can find El Sabor's menu online. And what's your website so they can check out the menu?
elsaborvail.com. Yep.
I have to take another bite. Thank you.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, and we're talking about the Vail Film Festival, the 20th annual that's coming back this weekend, Thursday through Sunday. And on the line right now, we have our very own Meredith Kirkman. Now, she has moved away. She's living in LA now. Oh my goodness, here she is. Okay, Meredith, how are you? Look at it. Is it cold in California?
I'm trying to bring some holiday cheer with a sweater and a Christmas mug looking at palm trees. So, first Christmas in California.
Oh my goodness.
But,
well,
man, so excited to be back on it. This is really, bringing me back to my early days on Bell Valley Live. But I'm an hour earlier here on Pacific.
well, thank you for waking up with us this morning, and we're excited to have you on. And so, Meredith, we know that you've moved away to pursue more of your filmmaking dreams, but this isn't new for you. You were actually at the Vail Film Festival debuting The Promise of the Butterfly. Was that 2019?
It was. And that was actually the last in-person festival. So a lot has happened since then, and it was a dream then to get into the Vail Film Festival with my first feature-length film, and it was the coolest experience, to be kind of in your backyard and mingling with filmmakers from all over the country, and it was just such a cool experience to see them in person, talk to them just like you and Corinne were talking about.
Yeah.
Just really having those intimate conversations in the theater. And it's also such a blessing to have a movie on the big screen. Yeah. Really, it's the filmmaker's intent to see it in those kind of conditions. So I'm really excited to kind of be back this year in a new, unique way, really showcasing the work that the youth in the Eagle County is doing with film. And it's cool for my organization that I launched since the 2019 festival. It's called Her Film Camp, and it empowers girls and gender nonconforming youth the opportunity to learn the art of storytelling and film production. And so it's a really cool collaboration because we're both supporting women in film. So it's an awesome opportunity to show some of the films we've done, and it's going to happen toward the end of the festival on Sunday, just on your campus at the Cascade Theater.
Yeah, right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, 1 to 3 is when we're going to have these films. And let's talk about it. We've got a couple that we want to talk about. Now, how about Ladies in Red? You're looking very good in red this morning, by the way. But what is the plot line with Ladies in Red?
Ladies in Red is a special story. So you can see Arrowhead in the background. So it's a very nice location that we filmed at. But this was about a group of gals that were at recess, and something really, traumatic kind of happens, and her crush comes up, and they really come to her rescue. So it's a story of friendship, and I can't give too much away. These are a little bit of a teaser, some of the stills from the film, but it's really about a story of friendship and really talking about an experience that's not really often comfy talking about, but it's cool to normalize conversations with these middle schoolers. I wish I had that when I was growing up, so it was a really cool mentor moment where we can just kind of talk about a subject that's not so comfy. So that is a really fun film that I'm excited for. And then we have Decision Day. And Decision Day tells the story about a high school senior trying to make her decision where she wants to go to college. And you can see these posters in her room. She's looking up at them, and they're really her idols. And it's Katherine Johnson, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Frida Kahlo. And they actually come to life. So we have a little bit of magical realism themes, and they're all really giving her different advice. But at the end of the day, it's really just encouraging her to be empowered to make her own choices. You know, it's not her parents' choice or Frida's choice, but it really is, you know, her choice on what she wants to do for the rest of the life. So they give her a lot of different advice and perspective, and it's such a special story. Beth Swearingen, she is a famous performer that was on Broadway, and you've definitely seen her out and about in Vail too. And we have Quinn Kelly, who stars in that, and she's studying over in New York at NYU for musical theater. So we had really a star-studded cast. We had an actor from Denver as well, Chris Angela Washington, Janelle Sandoval. So it was so cool. And these two films were an example of, you know, I brought in a small team of, I would say, emerging filmmakers. So we had a professional writer and DP, which is director of photography. And, you know, we were mentoring these gals who've really never been on a set. So it was kind of emerging filmmakers and aspiring filmmakers collaborating to make a film. And I really am just honored that we have the opportunity to show it at the Vail Film Festival. So it's going to be a cool moment to hear the girls kind of talk. We have a little panel, and then we also have High Five Media that will be in the room showing some of their films as well.
Okay. Oh my gosh, so exciting to see kind of the next generation of filmmakers, and really that's really cool to see her film camp coming to the Vail Film Festival. You're coming back for it, so yeah, all great things. Thank you so much, Meredith, for everything you're doing to inspire the next generation.
I appreciate that. I'm excited to bump shoulders with everyone, and I have to say too, Kobe Goss, who you were talking about earlier, he wrote one of the films. He was my acting teacher in college for acting on film. Okay. So we kind of connected, and we're looking forward to catching up. So it's going to be a lot of those little moments, and we hope to see you guys all there as well.
Okay, well, we miss your beautiful face, Meredith. We're glad to have you come back in the Vail Valley, so you might see her around town, everybody. You'll definitely see her on Sunday at Grand Hyatt Vail at the Cascade Theater between 1 and 3 for those youth showcase films. And for any of the information that you want, you can go to vailfilmfestival.com for more details. Well, that about wraps it up. Meredith, you want to say goodbye with me? All right, we're gonna say goodbye. Okay, all right. We miss you. All right, everyone. Have a good week, and just get out there, make some turns, and we hope to see you on the mountain soon.